I am so happy and so honored to be sitting here today with you, Susan Bowerman, our registered dietitian. I'm so fascinated by you, and I love your blogs and I love your videos. I've learned so much. So you are a registered dietitian.
I am.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, what that means is that in order to be an RD, as we call ourselves, I had to complete a certain amount of college education. I have a degree in biology. And then in order to become a registered dietitian, then from there you have to do a one-year internship where you get a lot more sort of practical and clinical experience. And then you have to pass the big test, take the exam. And then from that point on, then we are required to do continuing education. But it's important that people understand that registered dietitian really is their assurance that people know what they're talking about.
You've put a lot of time and effort into this.
I have, and I have a graduate degree as well. So I have a master's degree in human nutrition. It's really interesting because everybody sort of sees themselves as a nutrition expert in a way, because they can, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, I eat this way and it makes me feel really good, or it makes me look really good, or it makes my digestive system run really well. So that's what I think everyone else should do.
Absolutely.
Especially when it comes to fitness, people are always confused about what you should eat, when you should eat. In fact, let me ask you, carbohydrates, it's always like the big question. People don't want to eat carbs at all. Some people think you should. So what is the truth, Susan, about carbohydrates when it comes to just life in general and with fitness?
How much time do you have? You know, it's great that you asked that question, because I think this whole carbohydrate confusion thing really does come up a lot. So this is a case where I just want people to kind of understand, let's all just take a step back, take a deep breath, and let's just look at food in general. So part of what we have to do is to sort of educate people that, yes, we need carbohydrates, but we want to get them from the healthiest sources that we can. But they are very, very important. And one thing that sometimes resonates really well with people is I'll say, you know, your brain really wants carbohydrates to run on. That's its preferential source of fuel. The rest of your body can kind of make do. It can, you know, you can burn fat and use that for fuel, but your brain really wants carbohydrate. So that's why those carbohydrates are so, so important.
So tell me, Susan, what is your guilty food pleasure?
Oh, I don't have any. No. I have guilty pleasures just like everyone else. And I think people need to understand that, you know, I don't eat perfectly. I don't think anybody can eat perfectly 100% of the time. But I'm not really a sweets person, although if you put a nice fudgy brownie in front of me, I'll probably take a bite.
You're making me hungry.
I really am very picky.
Well, you are such a joy, Susan, and you have such a wealth of information.
Well, the pleasure's all mine, no kidding. I've just had such a good time.